What's going up, everybody? It's Genie the Great back for another update video. So, a lot has happened this week. I feel like, I don't think I missed a Monday video, did I? I don't know. I feel like it's been so long since I sat down and made a video. But, yeah, a lot's been going on. So, I did start the beta reading process, which I think I already mentioned. But the person who is beta reading for me decided to go ahead with the whole process and do every chapter. That's amazing, because I say every time, like, after every chapter, do you want to continue? And totally, like, they could totally say, no, I don't want to do anymore, and that's awesome, but it's cool that they want to keep going so I can get the whole novel done with one person, just so I can get their whole views from start to finish. So since if they read the entire thing, then they have a better understanding of what's going on and what's wrong with my novel, and they can let me know. So it'd be a little bit harder to do that with several people doing just a few chapters. But yeah, so there's that, which I've been totally stoked on. Every time I get to send the email with the chapter in it, I'm so happy that this person's helping me out with this. And I still do need more beta readers, so if any of you are interested, let me know. But yeah, other than that, I've been working a lot at work, but I've also been working at home a lot. So, you know, I've been kind of like, in the last several videos, I've been like, man, I really need to find a balance between work and my career, pretty much, my passion, work and writing, and I've just been like not doing anything after work. Like, I'll do very little, and it's just not helping my career out whatsoever. And so I finally said, fuck it, and let's just get to work. So I've totally, like, reorganized my whole setup for writing, where I, like, directly behind you guys right now, my whole setup, so it's more efficient, more organized, and I have access to, like, everything I need quickly, and I know exactly where everything is. Because before, it was kind of organized, but if I got working on, like, 4 different things, I would just leave everything there, and it would just pile up and get messy, and I'd be, like, pushing shit around and dropping stuff when I'm looking for something. So I reorganized everything, and now it's all a lot nicer. And what I've been doing lately, so I thought about what I did in school and college. I was so busy all the time. I would write down, okay, like, my classes are from this time to this time, and then in between that I have exactly this much time, and I have these things to get done. So from this hour to this hour, I'm going to be working on this, and then the next one, this, and this. And I would honestly calculate my time down to the minute. I would say, okay, if I wake up at 8, then I have this much time before class. But if I wake up at 7:30, then I have this much time. But, okay, so if I want to wake up at 7:30 and I go to bed at 12:90 or 12:98, like 12:48 or something like that, then I can get this many minutes of sleep. So I really did that for everything, not just sleeping, but for, like, if I study this for 52 minutes, then I have 8 extra minutes to study for this. And it might sound crazy to you guys, but that's really what I had to do to fit everything into my schedule and to study for everything and get everything done on time. And I did that for 4 years, minus summer breaks. Obviously, I didn't do that during the summer. But during the semesters, I did that, and I really stuck with it. And of course, around finals, it got really, really intense where I didn't have a minute free, but I thought I would try that at home with my writing to kind of keep me on track. Because what ends up happening when I'm at home, I'm like, I'll write down a to-do list, and I'm like, okay, I need to do this, this, and this today, but I don't give myself a time restraint on it. So I'll be like, oh, I'll get to that later, and then I'll, like, play on the internet or go outside or do something, and the whole day is gone, and then before I know it, it's been like 7 hours and I haven't done anything. And maybe I'll do one thing on my to-do list before I go to sleep, and that's just not working out. So I'm kind of doing the same thing that I did in college. I need to do these 4 things, and I'm going to do it during this time, this time, and this time. And I've been doing that for the last few days, and so far it's worked out very nicely. And I haven't stuck exactly to the times. Like, there's been some wiggle room, but it's doing its job. It's helping me, like, oh, it's this time, I should be doing that. and it's really helping me get a lot of work done. And I'm really enjoying it too. I like being structured and I like being organized, and it feels good when I'm being productive. So I've been doing that, and I think one thing that helps me out, and if you guys are trying to get more done and be more productive, on my to-do list, instead of writing out every single thing that I need to get done during like the week or something, which is what I would do, and I would try to get as much done in one day as I could. And a lot of the stuff would be kind of cumbersome projects, and it would just be overwhelming. I wouldn't do it, so it would get put off and put off and put off. What I'm doing now is thinking like, today, what do I need to get done today? Don't worry about tomorrow or the next day or whatever, just today. And there's usually like 3 or 4 things I need to get done, and it could be as simple as like check my email. So putting something real simple in it, it needs to get done, and if I don't write it down, I might forget. But including something like that where I can wake up and get it done really quickly as soon as I wake up, then I'm kind of, that marking one thing off really early in the morning is like a good way to motivate myself to get more done later on. And I think it's really helping, and I'm really enjoying just being productive and organized. So I've been doing that. That catalog that I've been making for freaking ever. It's like a really, really, really organized list of all the magazines that I can submit stories to. I've been working on it forever. And it was on my old laptop, but that got ruined and I couldn't retrieve it. But my friend fixed my laptop, and now I have that document. The only thing is, now that I've been redoing it, I've been doing it so differently that that document's kind of useless now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it out, doing it the new way I've been doing it. So I've been working on that, and that takes so much time because there's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these magazines, and I'm having to go through and get the vital information out and say, oh, this one I probably shouldn't submit to, and this one's really good, and this one I could keep it, doing things like that, and that takes up a lot of my time. And then I've just been advertising for my editing business, and that's going well. It doesn't take, I feel like that's more fun for me than work. It's helping my work, but at the same time I really enjoy it, so that's cool. And then the only other thing I've been doing is researching for a new novel that I'm gonna write, and I'm not gonna start this novel anytime soon, just to let you guys know. Don't get too excited. This is just a new idea that I want to go with, and right now I'm just researching it, and I'm gonna be researching for months until I really have this information ingrained in my head, because it's gonna be a historically factual novel, but it is fiction. But so I've just been researching for that, which I find fun. So I've been doing a lot of stuff to just help me relax too. I think that's important, and being productive is giving yourself little breaks and doing things that help you, help your mindset. So for me, if I want to take a break, yeah, I could go watch Netflix or watch YouTube or something. But the only thing about that is I'll end up there for hours and hours and hours and never get off the computer. So I like to do that more at the end of my day when I have everything that I need to get done finished. What I've really been doing during the day, if I have a day off, if I'm not at work, is gardening. And it sounds weird, I know. I've never gardened before, but I'm having so much fun with it. And it's a really good way to go outside and get physical, like early in the morning or in the middle of the day, and then come back in and take a seat and work on something. So I'm really enjoying that. And I think that's pretty much it. I just want to address one thing though. I've been missing the Saturday speed art videos a lot, and then I told you guys a few weeks ago that maybe that's going to be like an every other week thing, or just when I have time to do it, because it doesn't help my job out at all, and it takes forever. Those videos take so long. So I haven't done one of those in a long time, and I've also missed Write With Me Wednesday, and that as well just takes forever to film. And I don't want to completely eliminate the series, but it's definitely going to be kind of intermittent and not every single week. So I'll put them out when I can, but just know that it's not going to be a weekly thing anymore. The only weekly videos I'm still going to have are the update videos. And I really liked doing 3 videos a week. I did that for a while, but I was getting way less hours at work. So it's just hard because I'm working like 9 hours a day, and when I come home, my mom is usually here, so I don't want to film a video because then she'll be like, she'll have the TV on, or she'll be talking to me, or the dog will be barking or something like that. And I have other stuff to do when I do get home from work. So The update video is definitely going to stay weekly, but the others just when I can get them out there. So I hope you guys are okay with that. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. So I've actually been really, really happy and pretty productive lately, and I'm really excited to keep with this routine and with this schedule and just get even more work done every other day, like every day, just get more and more done. So let me know what you guys are working on and what you guys do to help yourself stay productive, and I'll see you guys later. Stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay happy. See you guys.